So we will continue the second session of today. So we just finished up the milking cow problem just now. As we have a newcomer here, so let me explain again, like the briefing again for just now. So as continue from our last week, we're now in the section of 1.2. In here, the section 1.2 is all about the complete search, as you can see here. So what does complete search mean was actually a brute force, as normally that as we say in common word. So let me screen share first. So as you can see here, yeah, we are at the section of 1.2, and let us look at the briefly introduction from UNESCO about the complete search. So complete search is actually a very basic stuff in programming for us, for ACM. So what it does is actually what we call about the brute force. It search all the possible answer for the questions and then find the right answer within all the possible answer. So this is what we call about the brute force. You can have a time to look at the description here for a while before we continue. So now we will continue to a second part of the questions. So the second question is about transformation. Sorry. It's about yes. It's about passing in a two-dimensional array of a range from 1 to 10. It's a black and white tiles, square tiles. They're giving you the square pattern. So what we need to do is actually find out the pattern of the transformation itself. So below are the example of the input. So these three in the input may have three. Number the of here we will indicate times 3 matrix. We need to do is actually we have to base on this the first matrix to find out which transformation can indicate this output. Yeah. So there is 7 possible transformation here given by the question itself. So the first one will be indicate the 90-degree rotation, and the second 183 will be 270-degree rotation. So reflection will be like the reflection which is it reflect by the middle row of the matrix itself. So the combination will be the pattern of reflect horizontally, then subject to a rotation 1 to 3. Yeah. So you have to reflect horizontally first, then based on the rotation given. So number 6 will be no change, which is the output in this straight line. I'm sorry. Just now I was disconnected. No, it's my problem. Yeah. So let's continue. So like just now, yeah, this tree transformation is quite straightforward, which is just about the rotation, and the fourth will be a reflection, which is a combination of, I don't know, this is just a simple reflection by the horizontal of the matrix itself. Then the combination will be the combination of horizontal, reflect horizontal, and the first tree transformation. So if all of this, and the sixth will be a no change, if all of these choices here are not, you don't have the answer for all of these will be the 7, which is an invalid transformation. So the sample output is something like this. So by giving here, you can see here, this straight line is actually the original matrix itself, the given by the input. So the next straight line are the sample output of the transformation. So what our job do is actually find this transformation. Is find this original matrix, use what transformation to get this output itself. So the sample answer given here are actually the rotation by 90 degree. As you can see here, it's actually from the here and rotate by the center itself is 90 degree. So yeah, so this is all the question about. Is asking about the matrix and the transformation itself. So now our solution, my solution is rather simple. Yeah, it's here. So as we say earlier just now, in the section 1.2 will be all about the brute force. So in here, I might as well will be brute force all the sample option that given by the question, like here, all 6 choice. I code into 6 different options. So in the main program itself, I just need to determine whether which option are there, and then if not 6 of them, then it will be the 7, which is the invalid transformation that given. Yeah, so the transformation, like for example, for the rotation itself, the option 1 will be quite simple itself actually. It's actually taking for the after itself with playing with the end of the matrix, then find a simple representation of the rotation itself. So this line is actually checking whether it is a rotation 90 degree from the original matrix or not. So it's just by a formula of the second column, the column of the matrix to check m-1 plus 1. This is a simple formula for the rotation 90 degree by center. And the 180 degree will be something like this. For the detail, I think I will not explain here because it will be too lengthy for whole 6 transformation itself. So basically, yeah, what we need to do is just brute force all the 6 options given, and then to find whether it match or not, and output the answer. So here will be some sample. Let's test this code whether it's run or not. So send it in. Yep, and that's it. So yeah, basically just really what you need to do is just brute force all the possible answer. You might be have different solution from other than this. You can just try it out, and anyway will do. Just as long as we can solve the problem. Yeah, because we're still in the section of 1.2, so not much about the algorithm. We just need to think how do we get the whole possible solution for the question. So and find the correct answer. So this is it. So this is it. Yeah. So any problem? Oh, post the question link. Sure, sure. Hold on. Let me send this. You guys will be required to have an account in the UNESCO before you can look at the question. So you guys need to sign first. Yep. Any other questions? Okay, so if no, then I would like to close the session for today. So thanks for everyone, and thanks Dr. Liu for hosting the session. And then today, yeah, this is it about the session for 2 questions. Yeah, thanks for everyone.